What's up everyone, Blade here, and welcome back to another video of 7 Deadly Sins Origins. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be having some fun and doing the top 5 mistakes that I think you guys should try to be dodging. If you guys do find this information good, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out a lot. And if you're nice enough, please do leave a comment. It does help out with the channel's algorithm. We've been doing amazing with all the content so far, so I'll try to edit this one a little bit as well, so you guys have something to watch. But in the meantime, let's get straight into it. Starting with our number 5 related mistake here is collecting all of your ores and or rare materials. This has been a thing that no one has decided to do or been very descriptive on, and it is setting a lot of people back. If you have not been collecting any of the materials for your characters, such as like armor, cactus essence, these things that are really good for upgrading your characters, as well as getting ores, well then you're already doing yourself a disservice. Because of this being a rare material, they are only by the day. They reset on a daily amount, meaning you can only get so many, and that also means you can't get them from other people's worlds. I recently tried to go to one of my friends' worlds and collect them, knowing they did not get any of these, and the experiment did go as I expected it. Both the worlds are technically shared, so you can only get a certain amount of materials through your day cycle, and you will not be able to get that for the next 24 hours. So doing so and knowing this, you do want to be able to get all of your rare materials, such as like azure stones and things like that, before the day does go out. I'll be having mapping guides and stuff like that on the channel later down the line, so if you guys are ready on that, be sure to stay there and have notifications on so you can see where I post that video. One of them actually should be releasing on tonight, so if you need help with collecting all of your character fragments or character materials, it should have everything you need to do. But with that out of the way, that's our 5th one. Let's go ahead and go to our 4th mistake that you do not want to do here. Forgetting to craft up your working bench. And what I mean by this is the little crafting bench that we end up having. That crafting bench is actually very much so important. If you guys can now see the screen here, I've just put down on the ground here. You're able to get your crafting bench, and then you're able to craft things and salvage things. The reason why this is so important is because to the crafting bench, upgrading it is going to allow you to get a bunch of different things otherwise, right? Now, I have been a little lazy on this. I did not actually go into it as much as I should have, but you want to enhance your workbench, because by doing so, it will unlock several other things. Now, I did not farm the materials yesterday. I was kind of like tired after the stream. And what ended up happening is with these materials, you can get this up to a different workbench style. By doing so here, you can then craft things like the superior HP potions, different spell beads that are going to help you on enchanting your weapons, and then later down the line, by getting up the workbench even higher, gear that is going to be very much so needed. These gears will have actual set effects too, so it will be a very important thing to do. And the more you craft, the better for you, because then you get your craft EXP up here, and this is obviously going to help you out and do wonders for you later down the line. So getting up your workbench is going to be very important, and this is also correlating to at least getting your mining up as well. So to some degree, they go hand in hand. So you do want to make sure you are actually doing this all the time to get this workbench up. It is going to be necessary as you go through the game. But other than getting up your crafting workbench here, let's go to our next one. Many of us have thought of the process of using materials, and one of the things I can tell you is do not spread your materials too thin. If you can see my screen here, we have been sticking with kind of the same folks until recently, where now I am using both Tristan as well as Tiore here, and the main thing that they have in common is they are low mastery. Now, somewhat this is willingly, because I did just add them like late last night, but to a degree it's because I spread my materials a little bit thin. What I mean by this is when you have your first 4 characters, you need to decide what's going to be your DPS and what things you are going to be focusing to be alongside of them. Originally, what I was doing is I was using King to have at least some lovely buffs here. That was going to be defensive buffs. I was using like Hendrickson, his darkness form, which honestly only applies to him, so that was kind of my mistake. But I started using the light form itself, and that was helping me out on healing. And I changed my team around. Reason being is because at this point in time, both Tristan and Tiore, with the things that they got as SRs, actually ended up being better now to start using them in the team comp with my Meliodas. By doing so here, I have spread my materials thin. Since my materials are now out, it's going to take me a lot longer to get those characters up, especially since I've placed a ton into my Meliodas here, and it's very expensive. If we can just go ahead and look at like this one right here, materials such as mastery ones start to cost an arm and a leg. Literally, just to put this many in, it's already 58k, and that's 15 of my mastery things, one of my big ones, and you guys can actually just guess how it goes up. And this is not even going to get me up high key amount for the mastery itself. So you need to be very crucial and very decisive, or being able to decisive to really think about what you're going to use your materials on, because by not doing so will put you in a little bit of a material deficit, and that's going to hurt you a lot more than you think it is. So be careful with your materials, and other than that, we're gonna go to our next one. On to our fourth tip here. The one thing I gotta say is be careful on Gold Dungeon. You guys should see it pop up on the screen. Gold Dungeon itself is very helpful to an extent. It is a nice thing to do as a quick cash injection, but you don't want to hardcore farm this. And there is obvious reasons why. First of all, just clearing it one time is absolutely amazing, because then you get that lump sum of cash, which is always great. But if you're on like normal and easy, try not to farm this too much. Hard, you can kind of be a little bit more lenient on, because you get like 100k per clear. But the reason why you want to try to slow down on this is because it still does take 10 keys. We only get 45 keys a day, and that's not okay. They can gradually build up over the time of the day. No, you get 45 as your cutoff per day, meaning there's no way you can get them back until the daily reset. So what you want to make sure you're doing is utilizing them on things that actually make sense. The gold dungeon is pretty darn nice, but in order to even utilize that said gold is you need the materials in general. Materials are way harder to come by, especially when it does come down to like gear, or it comes down to actually getting up your character with the tokens. So I would suggest you guys to start focusing your keys more on those things, and then get the gold naturally. Gold itself also can be gotten from different chests, side quests, main quests. So by doing those, you'll be able to stack up gold in a better way, rather than going ahead and using your keys on gold 24/7. That more or less is going to hurt you than help you. So you do want to make sure you're not utilizing too much keys on gold. If you need a quick cash injection, sure, go ahead and do the gold dungeon, but don't make a huge habit out of this, especially seeing that you need materials before you need the gold anyways. But with that out the way here, we're going to go to our final one, which I only have to do a cut here because this one's a little bit goofy. As many of you guys know, this is a multiplayer based game here, and the last one is if you are feeling stuck, if you feel like things are way too hard, anything like that, just go to the town square, talk to some folks, see if you can get someone to assist you in the town square when they are online, because at that point in time, if you're stuck on a story, someone could probably help you. And if you can't find anyone online in the square, then you can go ahead and find them in my Discord, on the official Discord, probably if I'm streaming, which we are doing another stream today, and so on and so forth. This will keep you from leveling unnecessary characters, which is a primary exact mistake that everyone does. When they get into a bind, they start to look for characters, they start to look for different things that they need to upgrade on themselves, and that's just not the case. If anything, to preserve your account, not cause you to either pull for FOMO or either just go ahead and just start utilizing your materials willy-nilly, you want to look for some help. Go around town, jump into the Discord, jump to the stream, jump into the official Discord. There are plenty of ways to get some assistance without utilizing your materials so willy-nilly. But the way here, that is everything I wanted to go over today. So thank you guys for watching the video. If you did enjoy the format of this one, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share it around, leave a comment. It will help me out a lot. But till then, peace out, you guys.